For what reason? For what reason? License is right here. What are you doing, bro? No, grab it off. But I'm the problem now. Yeah, he's on tour too. Anytime. Get this back. So the reason I pulled you over tonight is because your tag lights are out on your license plate, alright? Yes, sir. Okay. Can I come in? Check right now. Is it telling you? I am telling you to sit. Yo, chop ass bitch, who you letting crack out of us?
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for room. It's Valentine. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Unloads to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle. It's Walton. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give him an opportunity.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's McMillan. Sends it downfield. Snatches it up. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Valentine. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback running on the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak. Picks up the first down, still moving.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Had to throw it before he wanted.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Now this offense is back on the field. Brown will throw it. He's going for it all. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Got a man. It's Hooks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Now on 1st down from the 28. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. He'll do it himself on the draw. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hardy.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Flushed out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hardy. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. On the ground, it's Valentine. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Run it with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Brown wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and on 3rd and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to 4th and goal. Now it's a situation, do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football? Or do I need to throw this thing?
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out for the tight end. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He'll keep it on the sneak. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there, you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. To be frustrated, the offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The short hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walton. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Hardy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They want that clock to run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go right back to the run. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He's got the tight end. And it's in for a touchdown. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wide open downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes a handoff. It's Valentine. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's McMillan. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's open on the right, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Milner. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to pass, it's McMillan. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
No harder position to play in the ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Connection to the right. Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.